Welcome to the Orange Picks. In this video, I list the top 10 war movies to watch in 2023. Let's get started. Number 10, War Horse. Set in England during the First World War, this movie begins with a young man named Albert buying a young colt to pay off his father's unfinished debts. But with the outbreak of war, Joey is drafted into the British Army and Albert's life changes forever. As Joey fights in the harshest conditions of war, Albert joins the fight and tries to find him. It reflects the resistance of people against the cruelty of war. You may consider adding it to your list. Number 9, Sandcastle. The movie takes place during the final stages of the US military occupation of Iraq. A young soldier named Matt Oker is assigned to build a water well in a town with the other soldiers in his unit. However, in this region where the occupation continues, they encounter the reactions of the people against the presence of the army. As the soldiers try to fulfill their mission under difficult conditions, their relations with the locals become increasingly strained. While describing the cruelty of war and the difficulties experienced by the people in the war, it also manages to make the audience think. Definitely a movie you should check out.
Hey baby, it's me. You there? Pick up if you're there. I love you, baby.
Number 8, Black Hawk Down is based on an event that took place in Somalia in 1993. A group of American soldiers organize an operation to capture war criminals in Somalia. However, during the operation, a helicopter crashes and other helicopters come under fire. While the soldiers try to survive the helicopter crash, Somali fighters start attacking them. Don't miss this action-packed movie.
This op is compromised.
This is Spartan 01.
Number 7, Lone Survivor. The movie is based on an event that took place in Afghanistan. Marcus Luttrell and a group of Special Forces soldiers receive a mission to kill Taliban leader Ahmad Shah. However, during the mission they are discovered by Taliban fighters and a firefight begins. As the soldiers try to survive the harsh conditions, they are confronted with the brutality of war and the limits of humanity. They must choose between survival and questioning their humanity. Definitely check out this great movie.
I have to know if Danford is inside and who is with her.
Number 6, Eye in the Sky, is about an operation to destroy a terrorist group. The operation is carried out by British intelligence and is carried out through drones. However, during the operation, the life of a girl in the neighborhood is at risk. In this case, there is an ethical conflict between whether the operation should be carried out or not. Definitely check out this movie that successfully reflects the ethical dimension of war, the difficult tasks of decision makers, and the effects of war on people. If you are tired of searching for the best movie, why don't you put me to work for you? Let me do the work for you and pick the best from every genre every week. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. It's great to work for you. Number 5, Yuri. The surgical strike is based on a true story based on a real event. The movie is about an operation organized by the Indian Army against terrorist camps in Pakistan. In the operation, a group of Indian soldiers enter the terrorist camps and carry out an attack. The planning and execution of the operation is very difficult and risky, but the soldiers put their lives on the line for their homeland and try to complete their mission. I suggest you give this movie a chance, which reflects the brutality of war on the screen with the tensions in India-Pakistan relations. Number 4, Greyhound. The movie takes place in the Atlantic during World War II. In the movie, which tells the story of Greyhound, a warship belonging to the American Navy, the warship Greyhound is pursued and attacked by German submarines. The crew struggles with the brutality and fear of war, both to protect their ship and to survive. This movie, which reflects the feeling of fear and panic on the battlefields, is exactly the kind of movie that Pearl Harbor lovers will like. Definitely check it out.
Enemy contact!
Sounds big.
We are being flanked on all...
Number 3, Danger Close. The Battle of Long Tan is about the Battle of Long Tan, which took place in 1966 during the Vietnam War. 108 soldiers of the Australian Army are fighting against the Viet Cong rebels. The soldiers face the enemy and fight a tough battle. Caught in the middle of the war, the soldiers struggle to survive and fulfill their mission despite the harsh conditions. Don't miss this movie with great acting. Number 2, Fury takes place during World War II. It tells the story of a tank crew belonging to the United States Army. As the tank crew moves through Germany, they face a challenging mission. Their mission is to fight against the German army and fight to win. Despite the brutality and hardships of war, the tank crew works together to fulfill their mission. The biggest difference from other war movies is that it reflects the advantages and difficulties of tanks on the battlefield. With its great cast and incredible effects, the movie locks the audience to the screen. You will lose track of time.
On the beat!
Number 1, Saving Private Ryan is based on the Normandy landings of World War II. Saving Private Ryan, a war classic, tells the story of an American Army unit sent back from the front in Normandy for a special mission. Their mission is to find and rescue a soldier in the middle of the war whose brothers have died in battle. The leader of the military unit, together with his squad, embarks on a difficult and very risky fight into Germany. If you have heard of this movie before and skipped it, now is the time. You should definitely watch this great movie. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the movies I have selected. You can check out these movies by clicking on my video above. See you soon!